That's 15 viewers. Good. Hello, tubers. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures live stream number 6. That's right. This is the 6th live stream that we're going to be doing today. And we've had a heck of a week. We've been really busy working our butts off for you. And we've got some great news coming up on the channel. So first things first, Darlene, my wife, has been working her butt off, and she has made a Facebook group called Cooper's Thai Adventure Community for all of you. And she's in the final touches of it. And there you go. There's a link that you can scan the QR code there. So the way to do it is if you can watch this on your TV and use your cell phone, with your camera function, go in on the QR code, and it will link you directly to the Cooper's Thai Adventure Community Facebook page.
Just search Cooper's Thai Adventure Community on Facebook, then click the join group.
Oh, and you can do that way too. There's 2 ways you can do it. So anyways, that is a group that's going to be for all of you that are our subscribers that want to join and want to participate. You can give honest reviews on there and feedback as your experience to help others that don't know. Maybe somebody will say, hey, anybody know what this hotel is like? And somebody that stayed there can say, yeah, I stayed there last year and it's like this. And it's a great helpful community to help you guys make new friends prior to getting here.
It's a private group.
So it's a private group as well. So there is a little vetting process before you can join the group. And Darlene and I, along with Mr. Brooke Schneider, will be the admins of the Facebook group.
The things you can put on YouTube, you can put it there.
Yeah, there's a lot of topics that we can't talk about on YouTube, we can talk about in there. So it's a great thing. So those of you that are looking to retire out here, or maybe just even coming out for a vacation, it's a great. It's going to be a great page, we hope, and it's going to be a lot of participation involved. People that have had hands-on experience. So that's the first one. The second piece of good news is we have finally got a logo for our channel.
We're going to change our logo.
So Cooper's Thai Adventures is going to be changing to this logo. So when you see it, don't think, hang on, is that the one I've been watching or not? Yeah, we are changing our logo, and that is going to be our logo from now on, moving forward. And also, we've designed a T-shirt with Hello Tubers right across the front. There it is right there. And that is a T-shirt with Cooper's Thai Adventures and Hello Tubers in the middle, also with a QR code on the sleeve. So what that'll do is if you have a friend or somebody that would like to watch the channel, or somebody that that bumps into you in the streets, it's a great conversation piece. And also they can scan the QR code and it automatically pops up on their phone and says, would you like to subscribe? And all they have to do is click yes. It couldn't be easier. So that is the second piece of good news. Third piece of good news for this week is we have finally gathered all the material we need now to do the medical insurance. And it has been hard going. We have gone around several different insurance broker agents' offices. We've spoke to them. We've sat down. We've asked all the questions that we think.
We even went to the hospital.
And we even went to the hospital and spoke to the administrators of the hospital as well. So we've done a heck of a lot of work for y'all. And it's going to be I wanted to do this originally in one video. And the hard part is
But it's hard.
it would be an exceptionally long video and everybody would just get bored of it. So I'm going to have to break it up. And the way that we decided to break it up that works best for all of you is all the insurance companies that responded to us that we reached out to. And they got back to us with price quotes and all the information that we asked for. We're going to vlog each and every one on separate days. Because the best medical insurance for me may not be the best medical insurance for you. And the best medical insurance for Darlene is not the best medical insurance for me either.
And
so
each insurance has a pros and cons.
and there is no perfect insurance out there. I'll tell you
Yes.
guys right now, there is no perfect insurance out there, unfortunately. There's not one that's the absolute most fantastic and it covers everybody for everything, and you get preconditions covered on day one. It just doesn't happen. And you know that'll cover you for $1 zillion, for example. They just don't exist. So what we had to do is we compiled it into 5 different insurance companies, okay, the top 5 out there, and we're going to give our honest review of those 5 companies, okay? There are other companies out there, but we had to cut them off at A. If it says that you cannot get in, if you don't qualify for insurance after 65, it's no good. We were not going to even entertain it because a lot of our subscribers are over 65. So that's a no-go zone for us. B, if insurance says to you, right, it's not for your lifetime or it cuts off at 80, that is also no-go zone, but we will cover those because 1 or 2 of them do have exceptions that if you join before a certain age, and I'm not going to give too much spoiler alert out for this because we're still in the process of making those videos. So we will include it because there is a loophole that if you join before a certain age, they will accept you and so forth. So we will include them in there. And we have the 5 top ones that we could find from our own experience, boots on the ground, speaking to insurance companies, speaking to brokers, speaking to hospitals, trying to get all that informative information. And to be honest with you, this research has already taken us over a month to do. Over a month, we've been doing our research on this. So it's a heck of a topic. And I can't do it in one video. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it in 5 separate videos at alternate days to give us time to do the prep work. So we'll have one video out, and then the next video, some of our regular stuff. And then the next video will be on the next medical insurance company and so forth. And that's why we're going to have to do it for you. And then I will tell you at the end which one I have chose based on all of my research and the best one for me. So without further ado, let's get into today's show. And who have we got on here? Andrew Marsh says, wish I could be there again. 11 p.m. I'm usually sound asleep, but I will try. Need to ask a few questions, but we'll see how I go. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Andrew, for messaging us. And I do know that it is late for you in Australia. And hopefully you can stay on a little bit. After all, tomorrow's Sunday. You don't have to get up for work. Mike Baker says, have a few early morning tasks to do. Sadly, I will miss the beginning or all of it. Best wishes for a great live stream. I'll watch the rerun. Have an awesome day, everyone. And yeah, if you're going to, if you're watching this right now on a rerun tomorrow for us, today for you, please hit that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. And it helps boost our channel. And also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. 43 or 44% of our subscribers, of our viewers are not subscribed. So we'll need to get those. Try to get
better.
those. It's getting better. Just trying to get those numbers up. And this one always gets me. WTF, who I have a bad habit of calling Steve, and his name is not Steve. It's Phil. So sorry, Phil, for that, brother. I have so many people, subscribers of ours, that have nicknames that they use solely for YouTube. and then they tell me their real name, and I have to try and match them up. Now, if you think that I'm not doing a good job of it, try and do it with 1,900 subscribers, which we're up to now, almost 2,000. I think we're at 1,960.
It's almost 2,000.
1,960 subscribers. So try and do that from memory. And he says, guess I got me a front row seat. Hello, Coops and Darlene. Hello, tubers. Hope everyone is well to you all. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, brother. Roger Walker says, good morning, Cooper and Darlene. Good morning, Roger. How are you, brother? George Walford says, good afternoon from the northwest of England. Good afternoon, George, and welcome to the live stream, brother. Tesla guy, welcome again. He's always on here every live stream, and it is a pleasure having him on here. Hello, Cooper and Darlene. Greetings this time from Ray Ong. Oh, wow. He's finally made it. He's in Thailand. Wow. Welcome to Thailand, brother. Hopefully you got time to meet up with us. Send us an email at cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com, and we'll see if we can meet up with you, make it happen. Next, Brooke Schneider. Hello, tubers from Jomtien. And yes, Jomtien is in the house. He is our neighbor across in the next building. Hello, Mr. Schneider, and welcome to the channel. And Yuffie says, good evening, Coop and Darlene. Hope you are both doing well. So nice to be here in live chat after 1 week. Hey, thank you. So I take it you've been watching us for 1 week, and welcome to the channel. It's great to have you on here. The more the merrier. Pete Johnson says, welcome, one and all. Best regards to Cooper and Darlena. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. It is really appreciated. And JW says, thumbs up. What's yes, JW? Please, people, hit those thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. Chris E., morning, Coop and Darlene from Florida. Good morning. Sunny Florida. How are you, brother? And Rob, hey, Coops and Darlene. Pete Johnson says, good to see Bitcoin Brooke in the chat. Yeah, Brooke does love his Bitcoin. He is super into that and thinks there's great things coming, and I hope he's absolutely right. And he says, Petey, stack them sats. Okay, whatever that means. Roger Moore says, good evening to you, Coopers. Thank you, Mr. Moore. It is a pleasure, as always, to have you on here, sir. And Bravo29 says, good morning, Cooper and Darlene. Watching and doing solar panel wiring today. Nice logo. Wow. Hey, thanks. And don't fall off that ladder. If you're watching on your cell phone, please use two hands and be very, very, very careful. And Rob says, congrats. Thank you, Rob. It is appreciated. Pete Johnson, definitely at Brooke Schneider, bull market incoming, sir. So those are two people that are predicting that Bitcoin is going to go up and up and up. And I hope they're absolutely right.
Yeah. I'm excited because Brooke will gonna treat us to lunch if there's a raise.
Okay, well, you like telling the information about Brooke that he doesn't even know about. So let's hope.
Brooke treated me on my birthday last year, so maybe he'll gonna treat me on my birthday this year.
Oh yeah, that's not till December, Brooke. So a lot of hope for Bitcoin until then. Passport Bro says, Cooper, the last video was off the charts. Customer service in the Philippines. Sad face. Yeah, we lived in both countries. Obviously, my wife is Filipina. And we found the customer service in the Philippines to be absolutely non-existent. And that's the way they're used to. That's their society. We're the foreigners, you know. We're used to different values in life. And when you go there, that's one thing that it's going to shock you to the system. There is none in regards to that. And trying to get a warranty out there on furniture is next to zero.
No warranty for furniture.
No warranty for furniture. We found out the hard way. Maybe in some of the top shops in Alabang that sell furniture for $10,000 for a single chair, maybe you might get a warranty with them. But for the chains, the malls, zero. We weren't able to find anything. And in Thailand, it's completely the opposite. They bend over backwards to make sure their customers are satisfied. It's a great breath of fresh air, and what a lot of Westerners are used to in their lives, and expecting their retirement, they're going to find it here. Brooke Schneider says, just waiting on the ETF approvals. Things will rocket that day on. Yeah, and Bitcoin is waiting for the ETF. And if they get it, there's a good chance that they will skyrocket. So Roger Moore says, sorry, late to reply, was out last night. Okay, no problem. Hope you had a great night. Phil T, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and everyone here. Thank
Good
you, Phil.
evening.
It is always a pleasure to have you on here with us, brother. Steve Gilding says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Looking forward to another informative, great live stream from a rainy Prince Edward Island, Canada. Keep up the good work. And sorry for the weather, brother. We did have a spell of rain today, though. It rained for about an hour this morning when we got up about 6 o'clock this morning. It rained for about an hour, and that was it. It was gone.
Last night.
And then last night we had a little bit of thunder, but it's been a beautiful partly cloudy, very lightly cloudy day. And it was 32 degrees here in lovely Jomtien. So it was a fantastic day. Pete Johnson says that Brooke Schneider agreed. Can't wait for BlackRock to put Gensler nose out of joint. Think you need to orange pill our hosts. Anyways, let's not hijack the chat. Otherwise, we might get told off. No, you won't. No, you won't. This chat is for everyone. It really is. WTF says, thank you. Yes,
Thank you
I got
that
your
you
name
remember
right.
his name.
Finally. Sorry, Steve. Just joking, Phil. So, yeah, so finally got your name. And Linda Folland, thanks for all your help so far. You are more than welcome, Linda. Linda messaged me earlier asking if I knew of a motorbike agent for rentals. And I passed on some information for that. And I'm probably going to make a video on them because they're very good. Their service, they came out and delivered a rental bike directly to our condominium. We didn't have to get a taxi to go to their shop or anything. It was great, great service. And Sig says, I think that means question. Hi, Cooper. Would you go to the Philippines first to find your girlfriend, or go to Thailand first and then visit the Philippines when you have settled down and meet one online? Okay, that is a very good question, Sig. What I would do if I had it to do all over, now I'm married, so this is a complicated question. But I guess if
Be
I was
careful.
single, yeah, that's great advice there from my wife. Be careful. I would come to the Philippines to see exactly what you're going to get out of life. Maybe on a 30-day vacation, and then plan a trip to the Philippines to meet some good women over there. Online dating can be a great avenue to meet some good women online. I know many people that have done it and many people that have had a success, but there are some scammers on there, so be careful. And whatever you do, do not send any money to anybody you have not met in person. The famous scam is, I don't have a load for my phone, I can't message you back. Do not send a load. Chances are that person that you're messaging is just a guy, so be careful on that. And then go over to the Philippines, meet that perfect someone for you, and bring them back to Thailand. And that is the best retirement you can have. We have 4 Filipinas living here now, and they are all getting along great. We met another new one just this afternoon in the swimming pool. And
I just want to add in here.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, don't whatever you do, you don't send money. I know you want to help your girlfriend or something, but it's not necessarily. Don't send any money, because there is a syndicate just recently that's get traded, because there's another scam in the Philippines. Like there's a company that will gonna recruit women, Filipino women, and they're just the face. They're just using their face, but the one that you're talking to is staff from the company. Yes, they will gonna talk to you for a bit or something, but they're just working on that company. It got raided recently, just
Yeah,
recently.
last month it was
Yes,
in
but
July.
of course
Yeah.
they're always there.
Yeah.
Always be there.
Yeah, just watch out for the scammers.
Yes.
You just use your
Be
common sense.
careful.
If it's too good to be true, normally it is.
Yes.
So, great advice. Pete Johnson says, hey, chat, can we get any friends of family to follow Coops and Darlene to tip them over the 2000 level? Thanks.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Pete. It is appreciated. I mean, there's easy ways you can do it. If you enjoy our videos that much, post it on your Facebook page, post it on your Instagram, post it on WhatsApp. So many different platforms you can post it on and say, hey guys, I'm going to be retiring to Thailand because I love this guy's channel and he's telling it like it is and showing us everything with no sugarcoating going on whatsoever. And, you know, put it on a community group, whatever. We have veterans from America that have put it on their group because I'm a veteran too, and I like to help out other veterans. So it's a great way to get the word out to other people that may be considering moving and retiring or vacationing in anywhere in Asia. So thank you for that. Very much appreciated. Earthscan New Zealand says, Kia ora, beautiful people. Love from New Zealand. And thank you
I think it's Korea.
Kia ora. I don't know where Kia ora is.
But I love Korean drama.
Darlene loves Korean drama.
Oh, I'm a fan.
And for a change, she set up her computer right here next to me. So she's no longer opposite me because the light shines in her eyes. So she's put it to the side. Bobby57 says, hello, Cooper and Darlene. We're here again, present.
Wow.
And wow, thank you, Bobby, for joining us. Glad to know your internet is working. Yes. Bless him. He's in the Philippines and his internet is going up and down just like with the weather. So
when you're in the Philippines, don't get PLDT.
Yeah,
you're
there
not
you go.
Gonna be happy.
Yeah, so there's good and bad ones out there. And Eric Lewis says, hey, Coop and Darlene, hope all is well. Thank you for replying to my emails earlier this week. Leaving Albania next Wednesday, heading to Pattaya. And great to have you out here, brother. Have a safe flight on Wednesday, and you're more than welcome. Our time is absolutely free. We don't charge anybody for our time. And if you're going to email us and you have lots of questions, please make it easy on me and include a WhatsApp number or a phone number if you're in the States, because I got Magic App, and a good time. And it'd probably be easier for me just to call you. I got one email today. It had like 17 questions and it would have just taken me hours to answer them all. So I just replied to the gentleman and said, hey, please send me a phone number or WhatsApp and I'll give you a call and I'll go over every single one with you. But to type this all out, and I'm not the world's greatest typer either. I could talk them through it a lot quicker than I could type it. So if you want to email us, please email us at cooperstieadventure@gmail.com and include a way for us to contact you and talk you through it. Elton Randolph says, good morning, Coop and pretty lady. There you go.
I like him.
you like him. Elton, she likes you. There you go. Phil L says, good evening, Cooper and Darlene from Hua Hin. It's spelled Hua Hin, but it's pronounced by the Thais Hua Hin. I live across the street from you in Jomtien, but I am exploring Hua Hin for the first time. I am looking forward to your upcoming insurance videos. Thank you, Phil. And if you're a neighbor to us, come over and say hello. We'll have a cup of coffee together. When you get back this way, no problem. And Elton Randolph sends a $5 super sticker. Thank you, brother. Really, really appreciate it.
And another one.
And another one. Here we go. $10 super sticker from Samuel Alix. Thank you, Samuel. It is really appreciated to both of you. Thank you very much for that. Pete Johnson says, and today's weather update, 64 Fahrenheit here and rainy again, just outside London. Oh, sorry, Pete.
Oh,
yeah, don't miss that London weather. I really, really don't. I spent a year in Islington, North London, and I know exactly what you're saying. Don't miss it. And hopefully a quick return to you to Thailand and enjoy some of this weather over here.
Sorry.
That's okay. Give me time to drink a little bit of coffee. And I'm drinking out of pink mug today. No, I have not changed my t-shirt or my sexuality. It's just this was the one that was available.
Oh, that's my mug.
I'm drinking out of your mug. Yeah. Okay. Ragjam Rock says, listening in from a sunny South Florida. Welcome, Ragjam Rock from South Florida, brother. And that used to be Brooks' stomping grounds. He used to go there from Canada and spend his summers there. Brian Barberich says, good day, Mr. Cooper and Mrs. Manager Darlene. I'm drinking coffee, watching and listening to you guys. Enjoy your coffee, Cooper, and Manager Darlene. Enjoy your hot chocolate or water.
Of course.
She does enjoy her hot chocolate. And thank you, Brian, from Durban, South Africa.
I had
Much
it twice
appreciated.
today because
Yeah.
we've been outside. I always got iced chocolate or hot chocolate.
Yeah. And Passport Bro, if you date a Thai girl, you might go broke. Bar girl, that is. Yeah, stay away. Philippines or
Bar girl.
Thailand.
Yes,
Any
bar
Asian
girl.
country, stay away from the bar girls. Believe me, they know every scam in the book, and they will get the sympathy card playing on you, and the easiest way for you to cough up your money, and it's a game to them. So if you want to be with bar girls, keep them at arm's length, as far as letting them get too close to you. On a personal level, have your fun and then walk away. Don't fall for any of the stories that they tell you. It's a lie, and Darlene and I seen it firsthand. There was a bar girl in one of the bars here. I can't name the name, but we were there playing pool with Brooke and Jackie, and she was all over this foreigner in the bar. And 10 minutes later, she was talking to her boyfriend, who was a European back in his country, and he's saying, are you being good? Are you keeping away from men? And she's like, yeah, I'm being good. As soon as she got off the phone with him, she was back over with that other foreigner with her arms around him. So be warned. Be warned. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Samuel Alick says, hi, bro, and veteran Coop, and our sister Darlene. Kayla and I are looking forward to a scout trip soon. Share email on the chat. Excited to connect vets to Thailand for peace, serenity, and love. Champion. Yes, and I'll get Darlene to do that shortly to add our email in there. It's on all our videos. It's Cooper Thai Adventures. At there it is. There, just popped up down below. She just swapped it over. And for those of you that are veterans in the American military, I found out just this week we have a VFW in the area, and
it's in Second Road.
And it's in Second Road, so it's very near to us. And what is VFW? It stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars, and it's a club that you can join. You don't have to be a member to eat there. They have a restaurant, and it's subsidized, and so it's a great place to go and meet other veterans. Even if you were in another military other than the United States military, it's a great place to go. And there's what's the word I'm looking for, honey? They run a nonprofit organization. That's the word I was looking for. And so that'll make a lot of veterans happy. And I'll be going there this week to try out the food, and I'll make a video on it. Rob says, if I can ask a visa question, is it more convenient to apply for a retirement visa in your home country or go to Thailand on a tourist visa and then change it over in Thailand? Thank you. From Rob, easier here. If you do it in your home country, Rob, you're going to need medical insurance before you come. You have to have a full security screening, background check, you name it. They want to see bank statements. They want to see so much stuff, and it's a lot of red tape. You come here on a tourist visa, and within 3 weeks after going to the agent, you get your passport back, and it's got your tourist visa in there, and you can get the multiple entry as well if you want to do a lot of traveling around Asia, or you don't need the multiple entry if you're just going to go like once or twice out. I think it's more cost effective if you're going more than 3 times out the country in a year to get the multiple entry. addition to your retirement visa. So I recommend everybody, if you're going for the retirement visa process, do it here. It's so much easier than doing it in your home country through the Thai embassy or consulate.
I am so with you, Darden. I love K-drama. To see, I'm not weird.
I thought only Asian women like K-drama.
Maybe
Linda,
no.
she's from
Maybe.
Australia, isn't she?
Yeah, because K-drama is so there's beautiful story in there, so that's why maybe she falls in love with K-drama.
It's like soap dramas to me, it's soap TV.
No,
But
it's not.
okay,
It's
okay.
not because it's K-drama. It's all drama. It's not drama.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. George Walford says, myself and my wife Maxine are coming over to check out Jomtien on May 24th, hoping to move full in March 25. Okay. So coming over in March next year and hoping to May next year and hoping to make the big move on March 2025. Great to have you out here, George, from the UK. Get in touch with us when you come out, and we'll definitely meet up. And Passport Bro says 17 questions, very time consuming. And you're another one, sir. Whenever you send us a comment and I reply to your comment with a question, because you put a question out, you never go back and read to see if there was a reply to your comment. So I've made several replies to you and you haven't replied back. So I guess we're all guilty. Michael Ribiki. Okay. Hello from Montana. Oh, I love Montana. Wow, that is a beautiful state. Absolutely beautiful green forests. One day I'd like to take you, honey. We'll go to the movie theater and watch a movie about Montana. That's how close I'll get you there, okay? Ufi says, leaving Fendon next Friday for lovely Banks Array. Well done, Ufi. And you're going to love it. Banks Array is a lovely fishing village about 30 minutes down the road from us. And it's quite nice. It's got a nice little beach down there. And it's a town, not a city. So going to spend a lot of time with the locals and get to know them. They're really good people. Ramjock Rock says, tell Brooke that I lived in Canada for 11 years. Those winters were too long, but beautiful people. There you go, Brooke. What part of Canada did you live in? It's going to be his question he asks. Brooke Schneider says, spent many winters in Largo, Florida. Got to be very expensive. Realized that Thailand had just as nice weather at a quarter of the price. And that's something else I want to touch on with you all. Is I get a lot of emails from people asking me about medical supplies, medications in particular. And I don't know, I probably had maybe 10 this month so far. And that may not seem a lot, but it's a common ailment like diabetes for one, high blood pressure for another, medications for your heart and things like that. That these subscribers have all written to me in emails and asked, and their concern is, can I get this in Thailand? And every time I get one of them and we're out and about, because we're out and about every day filming, if I see a pharmacy, a drugstore, I stop straight away. I say, Darlene, I'm just going to go in. I want to ask if they got this medication for our subscriber. And I go in and I ask them, and if they don't have it, they can order it and get it there within 48 hours. And it's straightforward. And what I found is, because when I found it, I've taken pictures and I've sent it back in the emails to those that have written to me. And they've come back and they've said, yes, that's the one I'm looking for. And guess what? This is how much it is in my home country. And we are finding that it is between 60 and 70% cheaper here. And everybody that's emailed me asking me about medication, not one of those medications have I not been able to find here. I've been able to find it at the pharmacy and also at Bangkok Hospital. So it's great that it's that much cheaper. And it's really going to help a lot of people a long ways. Pete Johnson says, just curious, how often do you both eat out? Knowing how cheap cheap street food is, I'm guessing you don't eat at home that often. And you'd be guessing correct, Pete,
I don't
because
eat
we are out every single day filming for the YouTube content that we'd like to put out to you. We're out there every day, all day filming, and so we're eating out most of the time, and we're loving it. We're spending like less than $15 a day for the both of us. Sometimes we go to the really nice places, and the other times we go to the Thai places. But we're averaging out $15 a day, which is incredibly cheap. And Pete Johnson says, best of luck to you at George Walford. Leaving the UK can only be a good move in my eyes. There you go. I agree completely. Rob says, thank you, Coop. And thank you, Rob. You're more than welcome, brother. John P says, hi, Coop and Darlene. Do you still feel that $20,000 per month for a single person is a good budget for Jomtien? I think you mean 2,000. I think you put too many zeros there. If you had $20,000 per month, that would it is 2,000. I'm seeing double. I ain't got my glasses on. That's why.
Person's good budget for Jomtien. It
Yes.
depends how you spend your money.
It is an excellent budget. Now, Brooke and Jackie and Darlene and I, we're budgeting roughly about the same at $2,000 for a couple. So for a single person, absolutely, $2,000 is a fantastic amount. For a single person, 1,000, 1,500 is enough. For a couple, 2,000 again is absolutely more than enough. So yeah, John, that's a very good pension. Passport Bro, Cooper, do you know the chicken girl at Rampo Market? The chicken girl. I know the woman that sells the chicken kebabs. That's Brooke's favorite place. I know there's that chicken stall where they have the fried chicken. But the chicken girl? Don't know. Elaborate a little bit more. Tell me which one you're talking about. And Linda says, that's for you, honey.
When I got there in January, let's binge watch a series. Why not?
There you go. You two go sit here and we'll go out, and I'll go out doing all the filming.
You're gonna get mad at me. You're gonna get annoyed because when it's so emotional, I cried.
Yeah, there's a box of tissues here around here somewhere. I think it's just over here.
It's an emotional.
So whenever she's watching her K-drama, she sits there with a box of tissues on her lap. You know? Yeah, absolutely. Tui P, welcome Tui P. He says, evening Coops and Darlene. Another regular to our live streams, always comes on here and watches the live stream. So thank you very much appreciated. Let's get some questions going on. And George Walford says, at Pete Johnson, thanks. Coops has really helped our decision. And thank you for that. I try and do my best to help everybody out. Like I said, our time is free. We don't charge anybody. And at the end of the day, the only reason we're doing this is because nobody else is. We haven't found any YouTubers out there that are offering a friendship community, and we believe it's a great way for people to meet. And we're going to show you a lot more great places in the coming weeks ahead, a lot more great areas too, and some more great condominiums. We get people saying, hey, Cooper, I want a large condo in an older building. Okay, we're going to show that. No problem. Some people say I want to be close to the beach, but in a smaller condominium because it uses less aircon. And we're going to be showing those too. So, but we've capped it as $15,000 baht budget, which is roughly $450 US.
But you know what? The last condo that we did, the old one,
yeah,
but big. Even if it's old, it doesn't smell sewer now.
No, there was no bad smell. I didn't see any water leaks.
That's the turn off for me, the sewers.
Yeah.
But it doesn't smell.
It had no bad smell whatsoever. And there was no water leaks. There was no cracks on the wall.
Yes. Only
the only downside was the kitchen.
The kitchen,
but you had the sink on the balcony, and you could see all the pots and pans under the sink. So they were obviously cooking out on the balcony, which is great. You know, then you don't get the smell in the house.
There's another common balcony when you I come outside your door. There's another door. Then there's a balcony. You can see the
It's the
street view.
terrace. It's the terrace, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
street
terrace
view.
that goes all the
Yeah,
way
it's like
around.
the
Yeah,
balcony is
yeah,
going around like this.
yeah, yeah.
Nice
Very,
area.
very nice. Fried chicken stall. Yeah, we've seen the fried chicken stall there. Don't know about the chicken lady. What you mean about her? She looked like a chicken, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I do know the fried chicken stall there at Rumpel Market. Edret says, "Hi, Coop and Darlene. Thank you so much for all that you do for the community." Eric at Edret's, look forward to meeting you both in December. P.S. Miss Jeep is fantastic. And you are absolutely right, sir. She's been a blessing to all of us. And every one of our subscribers that's moved in, and we met 2 new ones today that have been here since the beginning of August. One from Australia and one from America. And they're both great people. And Miss Jeep says to me and Darlene all the time, you know, you're bringing great people here. They're so friendly. They're so nice. I really like it. You know, it's a blessing, you know, she says. And whenever she gets one free, I let you all know. And if we can fill this up with subscribers from our channel, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Rob, hey there. Just wondering when the high season starts and finishes, and when rents might start to go up. What might be the best months to come over regarding best rental prices? Thank you. Okay, Rob, the high season starts from the end of November all the way to the end of April. And the closer you get to November, the more they put the prices up because they know that people are now going to come and they can rent them out for the higher prices. So at a condo that may go for $10,000 in the low season, if you're at October or beginning of November, they know next month they're going to get $15,000 to $20,000 for that. So they're going to just turn around and say no to you. So my advice is the best time to come is just after Songkran at the end of April, because then you've got a whole 7 months ahead of you of low season, you know, almost 8 months ahead of you of low season. And they're going to, you know, bend over backwards to give you that discount. So that's one of the best times to come. If you know you're going to be coming very close to that low season, find the place you want and book it early. Book it months early, you know, like 3-4 months, and say, hey, I'll give you a deposit right now. I want that place and I want it for a year, and I'm going to rent it for the whole low season. And you got a very good chance they're going to hold on to it for you and secure that deal for you. So there's an option for you, Rob.
Hello to the 62 viewers. Thank you for watching our live stream.
There you go. Hello, 62 viewers. Hit the thumbs up, please. Sayadi's page says, hello, good evening, Coops and Darlene. Hello, Sayadi, and welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. Ramjock Rock says, I lived in Ontario close to Toronto. I'm following Cooper because I'm looking for a cheaper retirement alternative. It's getting expensive in Florida. It's getting expensive everywhere, brother. It really is. I mean, the imports that we got at the supermarket down the road, we did a video on it about a week ago. And at Lotus Supermarket, and my subscribers that I have in England were saying, hey, that's made here and it's cheaper there than what we're paying for it in our stores, you know. So and it's got import taxes on it. So, you know, the world's just gotten a really expensive place, and Thailand, I think, is that best option for everybody that wants to come out here. And we're loving it. We're loving the price. We're loving the weather. We're loving the people. What do you think, honey? You agree?
Yep.
There you go.
I'm comfortable here.
Yeah, we're very comfortable here. I agree. Tulip Piece says, when's the video on how you both met?
Soon.
Darlene says
what
soon.
What app did we use? Tinder?
Tinder? No, we never met Tinder. No. Introduced from a mutual friend. But yeah, okay, we can do something like that. Samuel Lick says, this is Kayla. When Sam and I get there in March 2024 to visit, can we shop at the
Of course.
night market? Yes, we can. Well, the four of us will go out. We'll go out together at the night
Don't
market.
bring too much stuff on you. Bring what is that? Empty suitcase.
Yeah, because you're going to fill it up with stuff to take back. I promise. It's that cheap. And Rob says, yeah, great condo in today's video. That was yesterday's video, so he probably watched it today. But yeah, we loved that condo. It was a ideal size. But I mean, for under $500 a month, for under $500, this is what I would have done. I would have bought a cabinet to put the kitchen supplies on, like the toaster, the microwave, with two cupboards underneath and a shelving unit. And then I would have probably bought a rug and a coffee table and even a wash machine. I don't think I would have spent $500 on all that and there was plumbing there underneath the sink on the balcony. And there was a plug there as well where you could easily, and there was a drainage on the balcony. I don't know if it came up on the video, but when I panned around to the left as I went on the balcony and you saw the sink, you could see the blue pipes going, and there's a drainage there for it as well, because it's got to be a drainage for the sink. You could easily plumb into that, put a wash machine there, and have your kitchen set up there as well. And you could have done that for under $500. It was so easy to do. And if you're planning on staying here long stay and you want to retire, that might be the ideal place. That balcony was huge, huge, huge. I'd put a nice big barbecue out there too. If it was me, I'd put a really nice barbecue out there.
It's by the beach road, actually.
And it's at less than 100 meters to the beach.
It's at the back of C2's. C2's, is that C2's Hotel?
No, C2's was a little bit to the right. But what was right outside on Beach Road, honey, what was right outside was the second night market.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, because there's two night market. There's three night markets.
Yeah, there's sidewalk on the side.
Yeah, and it goes right to the night market. So you got all the food there that you could want, cheap, right on your doorstep.
Yes.
Blues Traveler says, evening all, book my ticket back to Thailand for October. First back to College Station to watch a few football games. Long way from Australia, but got to support the team. Gig 'em. There you go. Support your local team. I do. And mine is Buffalo in New York. So that's who I support. Samuel Lick says, all Kayla wants to do is shop. I'm a life member VFW. Thank you, brother. Hats off to you. That is great to know about VFW. We are looking forward to being a light for others in Thailand. There you go. Light for others in Thailand. Absolutely agree. Steenberg says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. It seems as if Thailand is a very nice place, but how many speaking English? And is it very dangerous to drive a car in Pattaya? A great live stream. Okay. English is widely spoken here, I have to admit. Even the Thais that don't speak that good English, they're speaking broken English, you can still understand each other.
You're gonna struggle in Bangkok.
In Bangkok, yeah, not so much, but out here in the retirement communities, they really do speak English, and they're going to English learning schools to get jobs here, as it's part of a requirement. So you're not going to have much problem with English. As for driving a car, I drive a pickup truck, and it's not a problem driving in Pattaya for me. I'm used to driving in major cities all over the world, but just be aware of your surroundings, and especially the scooters, because they really don't look. Just take it slow, like you're a great grandfather and you want to drive 5 miles an hour. Take it slow. It's a lot of traffic. That's my advice to you. Just take it easy. Let these idiots go past. Let them hit whoever they want to hit, just as long as they don't hit you or you hit them. So just take it easy and you get there. Jomtien, a lot less traffic. We don't have the traffic that Pattaya has, and it's not too bad with the traffic in Pattaya. It's mainly the traffic lights, but once you get through them, it's clear sailing. Phil L says, to answer the $2,000 a month budget from John P, that's more than enough money. I am single and spend between $1,200 and $1,500 all in. There you go, Phil. John P from Phil, and he's someone that knows he's doing it, and he spends between $1,200 and $1,500 all in. So at $2,000 a month, you're not going to have any problems. I would actually suggest you're going to have a hard time spending that kind of money. I really do. I don't think you're going to spend that kind of money here, because everything's just so dang cheap. Jared Rooney says, well done, Cooper. Great topics that you and Darlene deliver. And thank you, Gerard. It is really appreciated. We're trying to cover everything. We're looking at what I want to know if I hadn't been to Thailand, and what would the research be that I wanted to do from outside of Thailand, and put those videos out to you. We want to show you accommodations. We want to show you hospitals. We want to show you dentists. We want to show you condominiums. And there's a lot more things that we're going to be doing that I'm not going to be telling you about, because people do watch our channel and they try and get out there and do it before us.
But one thing we're
and
not
then they
gonna
put out
cover-
wrong information.
One thing we're not gonna cover is burger.
No bar girls on this show, unfortunately. This is PG. We do have kids. And my mother watches this channel too, so I cannot put anything like that on the channel, unfortunately. So there'll be no bar girls, but we'll show you.
Thailand has more
a lot.
to offer, a lot more to
It
offer
does. It has
than
so much more to
bar
offer than
girls.
just bar girls. So we're going to be promoting the real side of Thailand, not just the seedy areas. So Sig says, what gets me with the Philippines is the street kids and the littering. We see it in a lot of videos.
It's
both.
mainly in Islam areas and in the cities and slum areas. Those kids and littering, it's mainly in there. But if you go in the provinces, or not a slum area like where we're living,
Where we lived in Cavite.
yeah, it's not.
And one thing that I found in Cavite, and well, in all of the Philippines that you and I explored, is there's not the infrastructure there. A simple trash can, you couldn't find one for love or money anywhere. And if you went out and grabbed yourself something to eat at a fast food place, you had to keep your trash with you all day until you got home, because there was no trash cans outside the 7-Elevens here, outside the malls here, outside the gas stations here. Walking down Beach Road and Pattaya and Jomtien, there's trash cans all over the place, and you just throw your trash in there. I don't know why the Philippines, can't put trash cans there. It'll really help a lot with the large problem they have with litter. Brooke Schneider says at Ram Jam Rock, like myself, you'll find Thailand way more affordable than Florida too in winter. And accommodations, food, entertainment, and transportation are all much less. And that is 100% correct. Everything here is less. Medication, hospital, dentist. People come here on vacation just to get work done on their teeth, or people come here on vacation to get medical work because it's just so expensive in the West. And 60 to 70% savings, you really can't beat it. You really can't beat it. And Jared Rooney says, keep up the good content. And thank you, Jared. We will. We promise. We got a lot more great videos coming for you this week, including the medical insurance that everybody's been asking about. That's happening this week. Black Ops says, hi, Cooper. Currently in KL, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Thailand in 2 months. Hey, come on over, brother. It'd be great to have you. We'd really like to meet all our subscribers in person. Sig, what gets me when watching YouTubers in the Philippines is the littering, poverty, and street kids. Is that common over most of the Philippines? And is it like that in Thailand as well? I'm going to pass this one over to my wife.
Why me?
Because you're Filipino.
To be honest, I want to avoid this kind of questions about the Philippines, because of course I'm still a Filipino and always gonna go back in the Philippines, and some people will gonna criticize me but because maybe they were gonna, what do you call this, look at it wrong that I'm criticizing my own country. But yes, it's wrong to admit, but yes, you're true, you're right in that one. Yes, littering, poverty, street kids, and I don't see it here in Thailand. And apparently, I because in the Philippines there's a lot of homeless people, yeah, and beggars, something like that. I haven't seen that here in Thailand. There's like one, two, you're gonna see them out there here in Thailand, but they don't beg, they don't mess with you. And like in the Philippines, that they will gonna beg, like even when you're eating inside the restaurant, the beggars will gonna come inside the restaurant and gonna beg. But
Yes.
here, no. And apparently, here in Thailand, they have the shelter for homeless people. Maybe that's why there's not a lot of homeless people outside, and they're giving them free food and 40 baht a day, something like that. I just heard it from a Thai person. So
Yeah, so in Thailand, it is completely different than the Philippines, Sig, and you'll find that when you get here. Moving on, Phil T, do you know of any YouTubers doing reviews on places around Pats for short stays? They have to be clean, nice view, and a soft mattress is a must. And no, the Hilton is not an option at $550 a night.
soft
Oh,
mattress, you're gonna have a hard time looking for a soft mattress.
no, that's not true. And the places we've stayed in, yes, but when we
Oh yeah,
stayed
that's
in two
oh yeah.
places, think,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
did
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
stay?
I
Amari?
almost forgot. Yeah, but he says Hilton is a no, and Amari is a 5-star hotel. So
Well, it's 4 or 5 star, but it's a lot cheaper than the Hilton. And their mattress was incredibly soft, and so were their pillows.
it is, it is, it is.
Yeah, so we have experienced that. Do I know of anybody doing reviews? To be honest, I don't follow other YouTubers. We concentrate on our own content.
Yes.
I don't watch YouTube except for watching my news to catch up on what's going on, and my sporting events, and to check the stock market, what's happening with the Dow. Other than that, I don't follow any other YouTubers. We have our own channel that we have to do, and it's a heck of a lot of hard work to do. But that may be something we could do, a couple of the local hotels, and give you our honest opinion, Phil, of what we think. But are you looking in Pattaya or are you looking in Jomtien? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but that soft mattress, you're gonna have a hard time looking for that unless you
I
go
did
to
stay at the
Amari.
Holiday Inn once in Pattaya, and that mattress and pillows were extremely comfortable, and it wasn't bad priced either.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a soft mattress, Amari.
Amari, there you
Highly
go. It's my wife's
recommended.
recommendation, Amari.
Highly recommended, but the price, you will not gonna like the price.
Okay. Chris E, hey Coop, when making the monthly deposit to maintain the retirement visa, does the deposit have to be transferred, or can you walk it in the bank? Use your debit card. Very good question. I think what they want to do is, Chris, is they want to see a paper trail. I mean, theoretically, you could walk it in if you wanted to, if you're having money wired to you from Western Union, or you're using your Wise card or something like that, and you did it that way. As long as the immigration can see that you're either depositing the 65,000 monthly to maintain your retirement status, or the 37,000 if you got 400,000 in a Thai bank account monthly, then I don't think they'd harass you. I think they're just pretty easy here in Jomtien and the immigration. As long as you're meeting the requirements, I don't think they're going to harass you. And I do have an interview coming up next month with an agent. She's currently in England, about to get married. Lana, if you're watching, hello. And
She's gonna come back this
September next month. Yep. And I'll be doing an interview with her, and I'll make sure I bring up that question for you, Chris, just to get clarification on it. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. But I will bring it up, I promise. Rob, thanks for the great advice. Reference condo and wash machine and kitchen. That's what I would do, Rob. That's how I would do it. When I see places, I look through them maybe through different eyes than some other people. But what I look for is I look for the potential. It's like, okay, this size is amazing. Um, but it may be a little bit older, maybe a little bit run down. How can I make it better? And for what sort of price? What's it going to cost me? And looking at that place, I knew exactly where I'd put a wash machine. It'd be right next to that sink, right out there on the balcony. I knew where that small table was, where the microwave and the toaster and the kettle was, and the little hot plate. I would just put a cabinet there, and you can get them here very, very cheap. Um, Almost nothing, and I'd put a coffee table and a rug in the living room, and there you go. The place would be ideal, in my opinion. And Chris E says Charles Schwab refunds all fees. That is correct, and so does USAA, which I have. They also refund all fees. So when I use my American card over here in the ATM with USAA, I do get the fees back. So they're excellent, both of them. Clayton Crawford says, "Hey, Coop and Darlene, love your beach videos, condo showings, and all of your content. You guys are always so pleasant and fun to learn from." And thank you, Clayton. It is much appreciated, brother. You plan on any time coming out to Thailand? Let us know in the comments. Pete Johnson says, "To all those who are traveling out to Thailand, do follow Cooper's advice about traveling with an empty suitcase. I went out in 01 with only 3 days of clothes, came back with 30 kilograms of baggage." There you go. Oh boy.
We always do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. You're going to get bargains out here. I mean, this shirt right here, 50 baht, less than $2 for this t-shirt, and it looks and it feels so comfortable and soft on the skin. Rob, about licenses. I was thinking of getting my motorcycle license in country before going to Thailand, and then apply for an international license before coming. Is it easier just to do this in Thailand? It is easy to do it in Rob.
Even if you don't have an international license,
you can come out
it's
here
easy.
yeah, my wife's absolutely right. If you don't have a motorcycle license in your country and you want to drive motorbikes out here, you can do a motorcycle course out here. It takes only 2 days. 2-day motorcycle course, and you get your license. And I promise you, it's a lot cheaper than your home country to get a license. I was just saying, if you already have a license, get the international license, because the process is straightforward for swapping it. My wife Darlene didn't have the international license, and therefore she had to go through a bunch of stuff and watch some videos and take a little examination.
But still, it's just
again,
1 day process.
It was a whole day process, but if you have the international license, it's an hour's process versus a whole day. And that's what I was referring to. But yeah, you can get your license out here. It is cheap and it's very easy, and it's only a 2-day course.
It's not a whole day process.
For you, it was, because you had to go to watch the videos at that first place we went to, and then we had to go back to the other place, and you had to do the pedal test and watch another video, and yeah, so it was
plus the waiting,
almost a full day.
Hours.
Yeah, almost a full day. Blues Traveler. As to the budget question, monthly costs and initial startup costs are different, though. You want a new truck, will be 1.2 to 1.3, new bike 100,000-ish. If you want to be upfront rental cost factor also. And you're right. When you come out to Thailand, it all depends what you want. I mean, if you're going to leave your home country, what are you going to do? You're going to sell your car. You're going to sell your motorbike if you got a motorbike. You're going to get rid of all your furniture and stuff like that. Yeah. And because what are you going to do? You're going to put it in storage and leave it there until the day you die and pay storage fees? Heck no, ain't nobody going to do that. When you know that Thailand is the place and you want to retire here and this is the place for you, you're going to get rid of all those things you got in your Western countries. And when you sell a car, you sell your motorbike, you sell your furniture and all that, keep the money when you get here. If you want a car or you want a motorbike, you got the money for it, and then you'd live off your pension. And that's what we did. We sold our car in the Philippines, and the money I got for the car is enough to buy a brand new truck, a brand new motorbike, and a brand new jet ski for the sale of that one car here in Thailand. Space gray colored red. He did tell me his name, and I forgot it already. Scott. Darlene says it's Scott.
There, it's there.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hey, Coop, Scott here. Can't wait to get there. What is this I hear about not being allowed to use toilet paper? No, I didn't say you can't use toilet paper. You can't flush toilet paper down the toilet. And that's why they have the bum gun. We call it in America butt gun. In England and Australia, you all call it the bum gun. And the bum gun, I know it's extremely weird for guys. And I thought to myself, I ain't never putting anything near that place on my body. And but when I tried it out for the first time and I realized, hey, this thing does a better job than any toilet paper in the world. And I don't have skid marks in or anything like that
but you
to
still
worry
use
about.
Toilet paper to dry yourself.
But you just use the toilet paper to dry yourself off. I mean, the bum gun, it's great. It cleans the whole area out there. And I swear by it. And if I can do it, and I am very homophobic in areas concerning that, when I get a massage, I make sure it's a woman, not a man. And this massage on my back. And yeah, it is fantastic. Don't knock it till you try it, brother. Do not knock it till you try it, Scott. I know you're probably thinking, man, this guy's crazy. Ain't no way I'm doing that. But after the first time you try it, you can be like, yeah, this ain't a big deal. I guess I can do this. And there you go. Rob, what might be a reasonable price for a motorcycle in Pattaya? I'm a bit heavy, 105 kilograms, 230 pounds. So might need a bit more power cc's. Thank you. Okay, Rob, I bought a bike, and I like a little bit bigger bike. Brooke likes the smaller ones, 160 cc's, but I find the seats just too small for me. I like a wider seat, so I bought the Yamaha X-Max 300, and the seat is exceptionally wide, front and back, for Darlene to sit in as well. And it's super soft and comfortable and great for those long drives, as well as the short drives around. I wouldn't go any bigger than the 300 because the 300 is still nippy enough to go through the traffic if you're going to Pattaya. And as far as a smaller one with a big seat, I think the only one is that one that you like.
ADV.
Is the ADV 160. That's got a little bigger seat as well.
No, and PCX has a bigger seat too.
And the PCX has got a bigger seat.
And Max.
And Max isn't that big.
PCX.
No,
PCX
you got
160.
PCX and the ADV
Yes.
for the two smaller ones, which are the 160s. If he wants the 300 or 350, then that would be the X-Max and the Honda ADV 350.
Forza.
Honda Forza 350 there. Yeah. There.
Forza.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Absolutely right. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Did he ask for the price there? Did I miss that? What might be a reasonable price for a motorcycle in Pattaya? Now, you can rent these very cheap, Rob. If you want to buy a new one, I paid 192,000 baht for mine new, but I do know you can get the 160s that we just mentioned earlier for around about the 100,000 mark. So $3,000 US to $6,000 US, depending on the size of the engine you want.
I think ADV, when we ask the ADV, it's like 113 or 112.
Depends where you go. Depends where you go. They all have different prices, but yeah.
Like 160 is like 65.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get them cheap, especially brand new with a 5-year warranty. You can't beat it. Rob, around flights, is it possible to fly into Pattaya on an international flight, or do you need to fly to one of the 2 international airports in Bangkok? Thank you. Okay. The Utapao airport that you're referring to for Pattaya, it does do local flights, and it did have international flight from Dubai, but it was only for Thais. And they still haven't changed it since COVID finished. But they are in talks right now of extending the airport at Utapao and also making more international flights. Right now, they don't have the immigration set up for foreigners yet at Utapao Airport, but they are working on it. And this new prime minister that just came in force on Friday, he's promising some great things for several of the airports here, including Phuket, Pattaya, Utapao, and Chiang Mai. So stay tuned. Lots coming on that. I hope they do. They make that happen
Yeah, so you can only use the
for domestic at the moment.
Swanupum for international.
Swanupum and
Don Muang.
There you go.
But it's like there's just a certain flights for international flights in Don Muang.
Yeah. Linda Fullen says nearly midnight here in Australia, so I'll say now. Okay, now. Good night, Linda. God bless you, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Ting Tong John. Hi, Cooper and Darlene. Hello, Ting Tong John. And if those of you that don't know what Ting Tong means, it is a slang word here in Thailand, and it means stupid. So he's calling himself Stupid John. One thing you might hear here is Ting Tong Falang, which means stupid foreigner, for those of you that are blowing your money and not looking at where it's going. But none of my subscribers are going to be doing that, are they? Okay, Space Gray Color Red says, speaking of mattresses at Dusit Grand Part 2, would Miss G be cool with us ordering our own and removing theirs? Yes, we did exactly the same, brother. I asked Miss G if I can take the mattress out. I can't sleep on a hard mattress like that. And I went and bought a Posturepedic mattress, and she was more than willing to do it. And they have a big storage room in the basements. So she was able to make that happen for us. And I'm sure she would be willing to do it for you too. Sig says at Chris E, use Wise. There you can mark it as international transfer, which is what they are looking for in regards to the monthly deposit as proof of your pension transfer. There you go. Great advice, Sig. Thank you very much for stepping up to the plate. Really appreciated to Chris E there. Samuel Lick says, should we book our hotel in Pattaya or Jomtien?
Up to you.
Up to you. Depends where you want to stay. They've got many hotels in Jomtien, and I will be making videos on them shortly. I want to get with the hotels, speak to them and say, hey, is it okay if I make a video of this for your YouTube channel? And I've been doing it with many agents out there, and they're letting us do their condominiums
too. We're going to be here for a vacation, yeah? Is it their first time? So maybe they have to stay in Pattaya. So they can enjoy their vacation.
Well, it all depends what they're looking for. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be making videos on that. But all depends where you. If you like the retired life, Jomtien. If you like the busy life and a lot more to do, then Pattaya might be a good place for you. I stayed at the Holiday Inn, and I loved it in Pattaya, and it was a beautiful hotel. I've never stayed in any of the hotels in Jomtien, but like I said, I'll be making some videos on them soon.
And I think the nicest hotels are in Pattaya too.
Yeah, they have the 5-star hotels there too. Yeah. Brooke Schneider says, at Rob, I rented a Honda Click 125 for 2,500 baht and moved up to the 160 Click for 3,500 baht. Both worked well for the two of us, but preferred the ABS on the 160. So there you go, Rob. But if you're a big guy at 230 pounds, that seat might be a bit small for you. But it is a great way to get around. And the reason Brooke likes it is it's got the step through, so you don't literally have to kick your leg over to get on. You can just literally walk into the motorbike, which is a great asset. No pun intended. Ricardo Crosby. Hey guys, good evening. Good evening, Ricardo.
He's the one in Singapore.
Yeah, from Singapore. Hello and welcome back. Much appreciated. Pete Johnson says, and for all those wondering about clothing price and quality, I still wear some of the clothes that I bought in Thailand 20 years ago, and they only cost me $3 to $5 a piece.
It is.
They
So
last a
I
long
like
time.
the
They're high
quality of
quality.
the yes, the quality
Yeah.
of the fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still got shirts in my wardrobe in Cavite. It's a stack like this high that I had from when I lived in Thailand over 10 years ago. The first time I lived here, and still great shirts.
It is.
Yeah. Rob says probably a how long is a piece of string question, but in terms of buying a car SUV in Thailand, what might be a reasonable cost for a reliable vehicle, please? Scooters not too good in the rain. Okay.
There's pros and cons too.
Yeah. Pickup trucks in Thailand are amongst the cheapest I've ever seen. And because the Thai government subsidizes them and gives back to the people, because they have a big Toyota pickup truck plant in Bangkok. It's absolutely massive, and they ship those all over Asia, and they're cheap. I mean, 1,300 baht I pay. I mean, 1.3 million baht I paid for my pickup truck, which was below $35,000. The same pickup truck I know in Australia, England, or America would have cost me 65,000 plus. So, and it was top of the range. For buying a car, I have seen very cheap cars, and I'm thinking about making some videos on them, on the compact cars, and I've seen them go for as little as 500,000 baht, which is 15,000 baht US, and brand new. Can't beat it for a brand new little compact car. And I'm thinking about making some videos of the top 5 small cars that are affordable to buy brand new.
It depends on how will you gonna use your car.
Yeah.
Compact cars are small, and he says, what might be a reasonable cost for a reliable vehicle? Please, like reliable as what aspects? How will you gonna use it? Like, because we bought our
It
truck.
all depends whether he wants new or secondhand, but I'm gonna make videos on both, I think.
Because we bought our pickup truck because we can use it when we're moving around, like moving condos to condos.
And then when the kids get here, we got to take them to
Yeah.
school and stuff, so we need the room. Yes.
That's why we didn't choose the SUV. We're about to choose the Fortuner Legendary, but we turn around to the truck.
Yeah. Rob from Oz. There you go, Rob from Australia. Hello, Australia. Mike Baker, welcome. Says, hello, Cooper and Darlene. Finish the chores and we'll watch the stream. I will rewatch the beginning of the stream later. Please do, Mike. We put out a lot of great information about what's happening in the channel, so you missed quite a lot. And Rob says, ha, ha. Yeah, those bum guns are a bit weird at first for a while. Yes, they are. And to be honest, us men, we're terrified of anything going in that area of our body. We really are. We are so, it's like, stay away from there. You know, that's no-go area. I don't put anything up there, you know, no. But, and I was one of those too. And I got to admit, the first time I tried a bum gun, it was in Kuwait for the very first time in my life. And Darlene was always using it in the CR, and I'm like, I kept using toilet paper, you know. And she says, you got to try it. You got to try it. And I tried it once, and I was like, I don't know. Does this make me feel like a girly or something like that? I was a little bit kind of nervous, like, you know, I shouldn't be feeling this. And after, you know, 2-3 times of using it, and I just used the toilet paper to dry myself, I was like, that's clean. It's just water on there. Wow, this thing's amazing.
It depends,
you know,
on the
toilet
water
paper, I'd have to
pressure.
wipe 3-4 times to clean it. You know, bum gun, I do it once and dry. You know, so yeah, sorry, I was putting some of you guys off that are eating. People come up and asking these questions.
It all depends on the water pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, don't turn that pressure on too high. It makes you talk with a woman's voice, I promise. Tim Tong Ting Tong John says, just love you guys and your content. Can't wait to meet you both in person in November. Can't wait to meet you either, brother. When you get out here, shoot us an email with your contact details. We'll definitely get in touch with you.
Blues Traveler Rob. Really depends if you want new or used. Cars hold their value in a weirdly disproportionate way there over here.
Yes, and that is absolutely true, Blues Traveler. You will say you bought a pickup truck for 1.3 million, and you see, or say there was a brand new one for 1.3 million. You saw one that was 5 years old. Guess what? That one's going to be about $1 million to buy. They hold their value extremely well over here. All cars do. Mainly, they don't get rust. We get the rainy season, but it's so short-lived and it's quick and over with, and the sun comes out and the heat's up again. So the vehicles don't get a chance to rust, and they look great and immaculate even after a few years old, and they really hold their value. So a lot of people say to me, it's better to buy new. And if you're going to go for an old one, you might as well go for one 10 years old. So at least you're going to get that discount on it, because 5 years old or less, they really hold their value. So that is absolutely true. Brooke Schneider says, banking tip, you'll need a home country phone number allowing text messages so your bank can verify you. T-Mobile is cheapest for me. Also get a Wise DR card, as it works great for ATM withdrawals. And that is something that Brooke and I were discussing at the pool, and it's an excellent topic to be bringing up. We have a subscriber that you all know. He's been in one of our videos, Mr. Washington. He wanted to use his ATM cards, and when he left the States, he didn't renew his T-Mobile contract. And the bank thought it was weird that he was taking money out in Thailand. They had no knowledge of it, and they were sending him text messages. And when he didn't answer the text messages, they simply blocked the cards. So my advice is, if you're planning to come to Thailand, please tell your banks before you come. Say, hey, I'm going to Thailand. I'll be using my cards. You can't get a hold of me on this number, but you can still email me and so forth. And I will be using my cards while I'm there. Notify them so you don't have that problem that he did. He had to get his contract restarted back up, and so that he could receive the text messages, reply and say, yes, this is actually me. I am using these cards overseas. So to save yourself all of that trouble, just tell the bank before you go. You can call your bank. They normally have a hotline. You can call them and tell them. And there's apps on your cell phone, and they'll talk you away around your apps. There's sections in some of the apps. It asks you what country you're going in, how long you plan on staying, and you can put Thailand and the date you're going from and to, and they'll allow all the transactions from that area. So thank you, Mr. Brooke Schneider. That is excellent advice. Eric Lewis says, Phil T, Pattaya City Notes YouTube channel. He rides around all of the Pattaya and shows hotel condos with prices as he rides by them. Yeah, that guy is one funny character, Eric. I saw one of his videos a while back. He rides around on a motorbike. There's absolutely no talking from him. You never see his face, and you just see a little banner pop up as he drives around filming condos from the outside. He never goes in. He never talks to anybody. He never shows the rooms inside. He just pops up pictures that he gets off a website, and that's how he does it. And I don't know where he's getting the prices from, because a lot of his prices are wrong. I'll let you know on that because I've been to some of those condominiums. So he's doing it for clicks, and best of luck to him. His channel seems to be doing good, and people are enjoying it. So nothing wrong with it. Just he needs to double check that the websites he's getting the prices from are up to date. Pete Johnson says, at Rob, just checking on your flights question. I think Pattaya is only locally international, so you can only fly into it from Malaysia, Vietnam, Philippines, etc. Yeah, that used to be the way, Pete. However, they're still only saying it's for Thai people because they don't have the
It's only
immigration set of
domestic.
it. And it's still domestic. There is some international flights. I think they still fly from Dubai in there, and Indonesia and the local Asian countries. But it's only for Thai people because they still don't have the immigration set up. I will try and stop by there this week though, and just check on the board and ask it information there because it's not that far from us. It's 30 minutes down the road, and we want to be making some videos down that way. If it's not this week, then it will be next week, Pete. And I'll see if I can get 100% clarity on when that's going to be changing. Pete Johnson says, if I wanted to fly into Pattaya, I would have to fly to Bangkok from the UK and then have a transfer across to Pattaya. That is true. That is true.
It's a better option.
Yeah. But it's only an hour and a half in a taxi ride. You know, it's not long.
Too far.
It's not far. No. Go to sleep in a taxi. Wake up when the driver brings you to the front of the condo or the hotel.
There's no traffic, so
yeah, and it's on the toll road, so it's quick. Mike Baker, can you please pass on to Jeeb that I sent the money on August 22nd? I will send a copy of the confirmation today. Thank you, gang. I did mention that to her, Mike. I spoke to her yesterday, and she said that she will keep an eye out for it, and once she receives it, she will notify you. It normally takes 2 to 3 business days, so I expect Jeeb to get back to you by about Wednesday, I would say. Yeah. And you're very welcome. Looking forward to having you out here soon. Steve Gilding says, hey, Cooper and Darlene, just going back to the question regarding getting your motorcycle license in Thailand, what CC can you drive? I'm taking it. Okay, if you get your motorcycle license here, you can drive any bike you want.
Yeah, because they don't have limitation.
There's no limitation like in the UK. No, once you get a license here, if you want to drive a 1500 cc super bike, you can do that no problem once you get your license here. As far as I'm aware, there aren't no restrictions in regards to that. Jay Easy, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. Thank you, Mr. Jay Easy, much appreciated, brother. I know that line from somewhere. Blues Traveler says, Steve, in Thailand, they are not as concerned about CC limit. You get your license, you can ride what you like. Scooter 100cc or Ducati 1100. There you go. And he is absolutely right. I've not seen any restrictions on it. And there's no restrictions on Darlene's license, and she just got a motorcycle license. So
it doesn't even have restrictions over automatic and manual.
No. Yeah. Arthur Cardum says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Great information. And thank you, Arthur. It is much appreciated. We're trying to give you all the best information that we can from our experience here, boots on the ground. Jay Easy says, just joining, recommendations on good health insurance agent or in or around Pattaya. I hear AXA is good. I'm going to be reviewing every one of those, Jay Easy, this week. And they will be
AXA is the first one.
And why did you give him the spoiler alert?
So he will gonna watch the video on
and
Sunday.
AXA will be the first video, and it's coming out this week. We're going to be
Sunday
going
or
over
Monday. No, I think Monday.
I think it's going to be Monday. Yeah, because still got some finishing touches to do on the video, and we're going to be reviewing the top 5 insurance companies and give you all the ins and outs on each and every one.
Yes.
Yeah. Rob, thanks for the advice. Reference international flights. Probably much of a much, but which international airport you recommend to fly into as far as best transfer to Pattaya Jomtien? Thank you.
Suvarnabhumi.
Suvarnabhumi is the best one.
Yes.
Suvarnabhumi.
Because that's the big one.
It's the main one. It's the big one. It's the easiest one to get transportation
because
at.
Don Muang is small.
Don Muang is small, and it's only international for local flights.
Yes. It's certain flights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just.
I would fly into Suvarnabhumi every day of the week. It's just so much easier there. And Mike Baker says 68 in the room. 61, I see. How many do you see?
It's earlier.
Oh,
It gone
earlier.
down
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Yes.
Only 42 thumbs up in the chat. Please hit it up, gang. And yes,
Thank
please
you.
hit the thumbs up, please. It is really appreciated. Jay Easy says, Rob, Bangkok, probably BKK, which is the airport code for
For
Swanepoel.
Swanepoel, yes.
Can take a nice air-conditioned coach bus directly from BKK Airport directly to Pattaya Jomtien, only 140 baht. There you go. Excuse me. Rob, thank you, Brooke, Blues, and Pete. And that's what the channel is all about, helping each other.
Yes.
This is a community of friendship. Everybody looks out for each other on here. And I couldn't be more proud, and Darlene either, of each and every one of you for making this channel what it is. It is
help the
truly,
others.
truly a blessing that people are reaching out, helping each other. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Yes.
We're just the introduction agents, I guess, and showing you around.
Nobody's
But
perfect.
thank you all so much. It is absolutely appreciated. Blues Traveler, I would also add, having been traveled to on Thailand for 20 years or so, if you have never been to Thailand, there is nothing wrong with spending the first year exploring Thailand.
Yes.
Yeah, you
If
can.
that's something you
It's
wanna
easy
do.
to travel around Thailand too. It really is. They have great infrastructure here. Island hopping, going up in the mountains in Chiang Mai.
If you wanna try travel by your motorbike with your motorbike only, you
Yeah,
can do.
we've done motorbike traveling across country.
Yes.
We're going to be doing pickup trucks going up mountains and things like that. So,
On
yeah.
a red plate.
No, wait till we get a white plate for that one. No spoiler alert on there. I know where
Oh,
you're
sorry.
going. Okay. Rob, man, Pattaya, Jomtien, Thailand really sounds like a great place. Thanks, guys. You're great. And so are you, Rob. We appreciate everybody on this channel. We really do. Guys and girls. We got a great bunch of guys. We got a great bunch of girls. And it is fantastic. We're loving all of it. Moving on. Blues Traveler. Some like Hua Hin, Chiang Mai, Phuket, or Bangkok. Yes, travel around all those.
But the
You know?
problem in Chiang Mai and Hua Hin is the burning season.
Yes, that is a good point.
That's the downside.
The only problem with being up in the mountain area there is the burning season. And I get that brought up quite a lot in the comments and emails, people's concerns. Down here in Pattaya, it doesn't affect us in this area. Up in the mountains, they have the burning season up
Yes.
there. And they like to do it
regenerate
when
the
it's
soil,
the
something
hottest
like that.
time of the year, which is February and March coming into
Yeah.
April.
And it can be worse.
It can really be bad. So down here in the south, we don't have that problem. Blues Traveler, exploring a joy. Absolutely agree.
Yes.
Travel it. Samuel Licks will be there for about 10 days. It's going to be a relaxing and exploration trip. We're not partiers, laughing out
Oh.
loud. That's all right. Neither are we.
Yes.
We're not partiers. And we like the occasional drink like anybody else. And Darlene likes to do her karaoke from time to time. But we're not people that go out purposely on a mission to get drunk. So there you go.
Pattaya or what do you call this? Jomtien. It's just next to each other, so it's easy to get around. So whatever
Yeah.
you choose, Pattaya or Jomtien.
There you go. 63 people on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Thank you, 63 people.
Yeah,
Please
thank
hit
you.
the thumbs up.
Thank you very much. Sharon LA, welcome, Sharon. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I'll rewatch later.
Oh, good
And Sharon, we did
morning.
put out a lot of great information at the beginning of the video. So please go back and watch it when you get a chance. We put about insurance in there. We put in about our new Facebook page. That it's a private group page that everybody can join. All the subscribers can join, and a great place to meet up. And we finally put our new logo and what's that going to look like on the channel, and our new T-shirt, which we finally had designed, and it is getting printed up this week. So go back and watch it. A lot of great information came out there. Rob, wow, very reasonable vehicle prices. Thank you. And they are reasonable prices. They really are. If you just want a small compact car over here, you can buy them for next to nothing compared to what they are in the West. And some of them are even cheaper than that. I mean, if you don't mind the old style, roll up windows on the driver and passenger side. You can get them under 500,000. So little Suzuki Swift with a driver and passenger side window. They are even cheaper than that, and I'm going to be filming it because I got to show you guys this. You're not going to believe it. Blues Traveler says, Rob, new Hilux is still 1.3. So based on Aussie conversions, you're still looking at about 65,000 US dollars.
It depends because ours is like 1.3, but it's the.
Well, what is 1.3 in? I'll tell you right now. I'll take 1 second.
But
excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
How much is the standard one? It's like under a million, 900 something.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Because the one we got is the
what it is in Australia, but I'm just about to check it. 13000.
Here you go, free conversion.
Yep. Convert is in Australian. It is 57,728 Australian dollars. So there you go. That's the price of a new top of the lane range 4x4 in Thailand is $57,728. So about 7,500 less than 65,000 in Australia.
That's the 4-door.
Yeah, that's 4-door and 4-wheel drive and 2.8 liter engine. Rob, ha, bum guns. 69 people watching now. We're going up. We're getting there.
In the Philippines, it's just a dipper. Okay.
It's a dipper. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to know any more than that. And people may be eating breakfast right now, so apologize for that. Change the subject, please. W says, Pattaya looks like a nice travel destination that has made strides in attracting regular tourists. However, still, there is a stigma of being a monger if going there.
What is a monger?
Okay. There is that stigma. And you know what? The stigma tends to be from family and friends that don't know enough about the place. And for those that have been here and visited here before, they'll all tell you it's a fantastic place. And don't worry about being called a monger, because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your retirement. Make what you want of it. You only got one life. Enjoy it to the fullest. And if they're jealous of you, so be it. Live your life. Enjoy your life. I implore you. Have a great time. You've worked hard for your pension. You've done the 9-to-5 job. You've worked the 12-hour days or 6-day weeks, and it's time for you to relax and enjoy yourself. Don't listen to the people out there that say, don't go, or you only want to go there because you can't get a woman here, or things like that. Go and enjoy yourself. Make that money go further, because in the West, I'll tell you what, your pension is not cutting it anymore. 20, 30 years ago, yes, it did cut it. But today's day, especially for my friends in England and Australia and Canada that are on state pensions, a lot of them don't even know how they're going to heat their homes this winter, because it's just so little and abysmal in what you get. But for that here, you can retire and have a reasonable life. You really can. And there's little B&B rooms that I can make videos on and show you all that you can get them for $100 a month, a little B&B room. I mean, okay, it doesn't have a kitchen in it. It's like a lodge. And it's like a lodging, But you know what? What are you going to do anyways? You're only going to go in there to sleep. The rest of the time, you're going to be out enjoying your life. So you can get them that cheap at $100 a month, and I'm happy to show you a couple of them. They're not 5-star, you get what you pay for, but you can do it, and people are doing it. So forget what people say, and this is your life. You need to lead it, and don't be influenced by what those around you are saying. I certainly aren't. Blues Traveler says W really depends on whether you're looking for what kind of thing. LK Metro will serve all your mongering needs. Should that be your jam? There you go. I know exactly what it's saying, and I'm not going to go into that. Mike Baker, good one, Brooke.
And another
Passport Bro, $5 super
super
sticker. Thank you, Mr. Passport Bro. It is highly appreciated,
Thank you
brother.
very much.
God bless you. And moving on, Rob, thanks at J Easy. Rob, BKK, it is then. Thank you all. And you're very
Yes.
welcome. It is the best airport. We love
Just
BKK
do
Airport.
BKK, yes.
Very convenient, very easy to use. Nomad Ninja says Don Muang Airport is on the other side of Bangkok to Pattaya, too far. There you go. So BKK is still the one, in everybody's opinion. Steve Deloach says, love this community and love your vlogs, Cooper and Darlene. You give us such great perspectives. Thank you so much. And that's what we're here for. We're here to give you guys our perspective of boots on the ground experience. No sugarcoating. We don't make something out better to be than what it is, and we're not gonna we're gonna tell you the truth if we don't like it. If we think it's bad, we're gonna tell you in our own personal experience and let you guys be the judge at the end of the day.
Yes.
Herlin
Another
and Bobby,
super sticker.
125 peso super sticker. Thank you
you
both,
very
Herlin and Bobby.
much.
Two great people from the Philippines, and they're going to be joining us here in October. So even more people moving into the community. That's absolutely great, and thank you for the super sticker. Rob, thanks at Nomad Ninja. There you go. Rich Dollar says, good morning, Rich Dollar.
Good
and
morning.
Which dollar is it? Canadian, Australian, or New Zealand? Is it New Zealand dollar too? And American dollar. So yeah. Steve Deloach says, I'm hoping to retire there in April 2024. Have lots of questions, and we have lots of answers. Steve, if you missed the beginning of our live stream, go back and watch it. There we put out the details for joining the community page on Facebook. And if you got lots of questions, put them out there. There's going to be a lot of people that can answer them for you.
Oh, this question again.
Low Watt 5. Can I land in Thailand on a one-way ticket without a visa? No. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some people have got away with it. Others we've known have been turned away, and they make them fly back to their home country. So if you're flying from New York, for example, you've just got to pay a huge one-way ticket price to leave that airport then and there on that day and fly back to New York. They're getting strict on this now. They're stopping all this, and you can say to them, hey, I'll buy a ticket to the Philippines because it's closer and only costs me $60. They're saying, no, you didn't come from the Philippines. You came from New York. You have to fly back to New York, and they make you do it too. So do not risk it. Get what we call a throwaway ticket. So if you're flying from whatever country you're flying in, get a forwarding ticket, not a return ticket, a forwarding ticket to the closest country to Thailand, be it Malaysia, be it Vietnam, be it Laos. And it's a ticket that you never plan on using, and you can get them below $50 online all day. And come in that way and show them at the airport. If they ask you, where's your return ticket? Say, oh, I'm not going back. I'm continuing my vacation in Laos. And you show them the ticket. And that is perfectly legal. And then when you get into Thailand, you can start your retirement process or your education visa for that matter, whichever one you choose to do. Rob, yeah, I'd say definitely a pickup truck, 4-wheel drive ute sounds like the way to go. Thanks, guys. Rob, I love it. I've never owned a pickup truck in my life. This is the first time. I'm 53 years old and I've never owned a pickup truck. And it drives just like a car. It's just so comfortable. Fantastic. I'm loving it. Yeah, Rob says, yep, still cheap for a Hulu. I think it would be around Australian 80 to 90,000 in Oz. So there you go. Sig, how much does a can of Cola Zero or Pepsi Max cost at 7-Eleven. I don't drink alcohol, but do enjoy a cold beverage on hot days. Um, they're about
Is it 25? 20.
I don't know. I don't drink them, but what I do drink is I drink a sugar-free lemon soda, and it is like 15 baht for a can, so it's like less than
It's
50
cheap.
US
Yes,
cents.
it's cheap.
It is cheap. It is cheap. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they're about similar.
Yeah.
Steve Gilding, hi guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for Cooper and Darlene. Also, thanks to Blues Travels for his comments regarding the motorcycle license. There you go. Great community. Couldn't ask for anything more, guys. We're so happy to have the great people that we have on here supporting our channel. It really is a blessing. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Blues Traveler says, Cooper and Darlene, would you be staying where you are when your kids come over to live, or you thinking house? That's still on the fence. We're considering getting a 2-bedroom here, and we're also considering maybe getting a 2-bedroom somewhere else, or maybe even a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom bungalow. Or villa. It's all up in the air. We don't know yet. It's still a year away. We'll see how things go. And we still have to check into some international schools and get the prices. So we might have to move area, but we really love it where we are, and we hope we don't. Passport Bro. Also, don't forget the elites want you stuck in the West working for the bank and paying bills. Yeah, that's true. They don't want you getting out of the rat race. They really don't. And but once you're out, boy, all the weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders. I tell you, the stress just lifts off, and it is absolutely great. I think one of your friends just dropped in, honey.
Hello, Darren Coops, watching from Kuwait with love and miss you to both of you guys. We miss you too. But Ate Rhea just cut the call of Gerald and Cooper last time. And
Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to call me back. Gerald says, I'm driving. I'll give you a call when I get home. Rhea doesn't like me talking to you on the phone while I'm driving, so I'll call you when I get home, Coop.
It's understandable.
2 days later, still
It's
waiting for
only
that
a
phone
joke.
call. He forgot. Arthur Cardum says, Coop, I left the U.S. and moved to Europe thinking that I could do better here, but I was wrong. I will be looking to move to Thailand beginning of 2004.
Maybe 2024.
I think that's next year. I think that's a typo. And I left the U.S. I went to Europe. Completely different way of life. Not for me. It's a beautiful country. Lots of beautiful places in Europe. But Thailand just ticks every one of the boxes for us. Everyone. Blues Traveler, Rob. Look to get both car for the long distance, but a scooter is super convenient to cruise. That said, is there a Grab Bolt? Think Uber, but cheap as well. Yes. And we call it over here it's called Bolt. And it is a lot cheaper than Uber. We did a video just a couple of days ago with Mr. Washington where he got a Uber for a 20-minute ride to the airport and was charged $96 in the US. And then he got a private car from the airport here in Thailand to go 2 hour and a half to 2 hour drive here to Jomtien, and he only paid $20. So there you go. That's the difference between the East and the West of the super cheap transport options that you have here in Jomtien and Pattaya. Rob, if buying furniture, for example, will the shop usually deliver to the condo? Thank you. Yes. Yeah, we bought a brand new Lazy Boy from Bangkok showroom, and they delivered it right here to the condo. Nice and easy. No problem. We also bought a mattress for the bed, a Posturepedic mattress.
They delivered it.
And they delivered it right to and brought it straight into the condo.
We also bought a cabinet, and then they deliver and install
Yeah, bought a cabinet too. So yeah, little bits and pieces, not too much.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't had a problem with that. Rich Dollar says, landing in Bangkok on the 6th of September, then to Pattaya on the 10th from the U.S. Looking forward to meeting you two in person. Send us an email, Rich. Send us an email, cooperstieadventure@gmail.com.
It's
Link
there.
down below. And reach out to us. We'd love to meet all of our subscribers because you're all such a great bunch of people.
And we learn something from the subscribers.
And we learn from you as much as you learn from us.
Yes.
Yeah. AJ Van Dorn says, "Hey Coop, do you remember to ask? Did you remember to ask Mr. Washington what cab person he took from Bangkok to Jomtien? He mentioned he only paid $20 something for the trip. No, I didn't. I saw him at the pool for a little while today, and it didn't get time to ask him, but I will do. I will do that. I'll put that on top of my list. I'm actually having breakfast with him on Monday at the VFW. So I will bring it up then while we're out at breakfast. Rob, sorry, I meant for a Toyota Hilux, Australian 80 to 90,000. Yeah, Hulu. I was wondering what a Hulu was. I thought you were talking about the Netflix competitor Hulu there. But yeah, okay, gotcha. And is it really 80 to 90,000 for the four-wheel drive top model Hilux now? Is that what they sell for in Australia? Wow, because it's 57,000 Australian here converted at today's exchange rate. I didn't know that. Passport Bro, Coke Zero around 16 baht, energy drinks 20 baht.
There you go.
There you go. So yeah, they're pretty close. I pay 15 for my drink, and it's sugar free, and I'm diabetic, and I'm loving it. Linda Cutler says, "Hi kids. Hi mom. What can you tell me about the shopping website Lazada? Everything seems very inexpensive. Is it any good?" Ask
Yes,
my
it
wife.
is.
There you go. Pass it over to you.
I often use Lazada. Yes.
And excuse me, folks, I need to use the little boys' room while my wife answers this question. Go on.
Yes, it is. The quality is good too. Of course, you will gonna choose the different qualities in there. If it's too cheap, of course, you were gonna think it's too cheap. Maybe the quality is not good, but it's still cheap and reliable. Yes, I just ordered something from Lazada last week, but if it came from, sometimes the product came from China, and it takes like a week before it arrives. Yeah, a lot of products in Lazada came from China, but if it came inside, if it were just gonna here inside Thailand, it will not gonna take a week. Like it's 1 or 2 days, and it will gonna arrive. And yes, it's very very cheap and reliable. Yeah, I often use it, and Shein for clothes too, and Shopee. Rob, the beaches in Jomtien seem very clean. I guess it's hard to say, but do most people swim in the ocean or mostly just in the condo pools? Thank you. Yes, people. Yes, people. There's a lot of people that are always swimming at the beach. Wherever we go to the beach, we saw a lot of people in there. Yeah.
Oh,
Swimming.
always.
In the
Always
morning,
at the beach. Yeah.
in the afternoon. They're always. You can swim in the ocean, in the sea.
No, I've swum on the ocean a few times. It's beautiful. It's warm too because the sun's on it all day long, so it's not actually cold. It's like a very nice sort of cool temperature, I would say. Not cold at all.
Yeah, it's not cold.
Yeah. And as I've said, this is the drink that I drink. It's made by Singha. Well, let me move the camera so you can see. And it's lemon soda with zero sugar. And I know people say, "Ooh, zero sugar stuff tastes nasty." This one doesn't. You can't really tell the difference at all. Even Darlene likes it. And she's got a very sweet tooth. So, and thanks at Blues. There you go from Rob. Ruckus Rocks says, "Hey guys."
Hello.
Hello, Ruckus Rocks. How are you, brother? W, your description of working X amount of days and hours describes my latest company where I am 25 years as a salaried worker. Yeah, I worked as a defense contractor in Iraq and Afghanistan after I left the U.S. Army, and we were pulling 15-hour shifts, 6 days, 6.5 days a week. You got 1/2 day off every week, And I'll tell you, that takes it out on you. I've been there and I've done the hard work, folks. I really have. So, and I know the 9 to 5 rat race, and that takes it out on you too. So, absolutely know where you are. And once you hit that retirement, take it as soon as you can. If you got a pension coming in, get the heck out and enjoy your life because nobody knows when we're going to pass away. And that's something else we're going to do on our channel coming up in the very near future is what to do if you die when you die in Thailand. Will your will and testament, last will and testament be recognized by the Thai law, or do you have to get it updated in Thailand? These are all the questions that we're going to be asking a lawyer in the coming weeks ahead. Phil T says, my plan is to spend some days in Bangkok and then just follow my nose and travel around for 3 to 4 weeks. We'll go to Pat's to see the Sanctuary of Truth, and it's beautiful. Darlene's been there. She can attest to that. A must-see for me. It's a big Thai temple, very old temple, and will be a first time for me there. Well, welcome, Phil, and hopefully you get in touch with us when you get here, brother. Let's meet up.
Yeah, I've been to Sanctuary of Truth, and it's not a temple; it's a museum.
Is it a museum? I thought it was a temple.
And
I couldn't go down. There was too many steps for me.
The workers is doing those those carvings of because it's handmade. It's just built with hands, and then they just put it together. It's beautiful in there. Yes,
I've been too many steps for me. I couldn't do that. Yeah. Rob, yeah, cars are expensive in Oz, unfortunately, Coops. Yeah, I hear that all over the place. And, you know, the deals here in Thailand are just phenomenal. I mean, we got a brand new ute, as you guys call it, and 5-year warranty and 11 free services. 11. I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. It blew me away. You just don't get that sort of aftercare after you buy a new vehicle in the West anymore. But here in Thailand, they really look after you. Sig, so you don't hear "sorry, sir, out of stock" that much in Thailand? Mm-hmm. I've never heard it yet. And I can speak of that of 7 years of experience now in total of living in Thailand. I have never, ever heard out of stock like I did in the Philippines. Ruckus Rock says, new subscriber here looking to move to Jomtien in a year. Great.
Wait.
What?
Yes, we did.
What?
We did the sorry sir out of stock. We're buying a printer. We went the other day to buy a printer, and we like that printer that's on the display, and they says, sorry sir, out of stock.
No, it's a discontinued printer. There was a difference. They said, nope, we're moved on to the next model, and this is the one we have. And it was actually cheaper than the one that we wanted, so it was better and better tech. So it was a win-win there. Ruckus Rock says, new subscriber here looking to move to Jomtien in a year. Hey, thanks, Ruckus Rock, for joining us. And thank you so much for subscribing. And go back on our channel. We now have over 70 videos out on A to Z on how to do most things in Thailand. And go back on there. There's so many informative videos. Go back through our listing and get caught up with everything that we've got and we put out that can help you for that move in a year's time. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us or comment on any of the videos. Phil L says, the nice thing about Lazada is that you can find things that are difficult to find in the local shops. Yes, you can. That's absolutely true. There's certain products that I can't find out here, but I can find on Lazada and eBay and Amazon, you know, little things that you may miss from home. For example, there's a particular hot sauce I like, but they only sell it in Florida, and it's called alligator sauce. It is absolutely fantastic, and I found a website called YouBuy, and when we were in Kuwait, and I ordered a box of it because I absolutely love it. It tastes better than Tabasco sauce to me. And some of the people that are watching from Florida will be like, I know that sauce. Yeah, that is one of our favorite. Blues Traveler, Rob, if you're going here looking to getting a time kettle, Fluent Talk Mini, Google it. will run about $200, but it is an amazing bit of kit. You speak English to it, and it converts into Thai. It's great. There's quite a lot of those out there, Blues. There's actually one that look like the earbuds from iPhone, and you put one in your ear and you give the other one to the person you want to have a conversation with. You speak English to it, and they hear Thai, and when they speak in Thai, you hear English. And there's a lot of them around, and they're getting better and better all the time. And we actually use Google Translator for that. You talk into it, and the Thais use it too. You talk into it, and then it comes up on the screen, and then they answer, and it comes up on the screen. And that's another great way of getting around. Technology sure has come a long way since I was a kid, I'll tell you. Ruckus Rock says, I'm retired law enforcement and an Air Force veteran. Is there VA service in that area? Yes, there is, Rob. And I don't have all the details because I don't have a VA disability. I have military disability from an accident that I had, but it's not VA related. So I don't qualify for that. But however, I do have one of my subscribers here, and I've been talking to him about doing an interview with me in the coming days. And he said that he's more than willing to do it, and he has VA, and he's able to use that here at Bangkok Hospital, and he's going to explain the process on what he had to do before he left the States for them to be able to accept it here. So there's some great news for you, and stay tuned. That's going to be a good video when I make it. He's going to give you all the information that you need. Pete Johnson says the sugar-free drinks taste will depend on the sweeteners they put in. The nicer ones have Ceviol in, as this is a more natural substance compared to aspartame, Absolute, Flame, K, etc. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to agree with you. I don't know what's in this one. It's written in Thai, but it does taste great. Absolutely great. And zero sugar.
Daily Vlog. Do they have bowling place nearest our condo? Just asking. Thank you.
Yes. Tell them where.
Yes, at Central Festival on the top floor, and we did bowling there.
We went bowling there, and Darlene got a strike on her very first time. Never bowled in her life. First ball down, she gets a strike, and we filmed it because I was expecting it to jump 3 lanes across this way into somebody else's balls. Pins, and she went straight down the middle and got a strike, and her reaction was adorable, and it's on our YouTube channel. So we put it as a short, so go watch that. It was funny.
Pete Johnson, here's a question, Coops. How do you manage your financial assets out there? Do you need to have a specific stockbroker, or can you access the dough easily from Thailand?
You can access it easily from Thailand. Brooke Schneider and I both do it. I have IBK. Brooke has another one that he uses. And I can access the DAO no problem on my app with IBK. And I can buy or sell any stocks. Not an issue. And collect dividends. And I can have those dividends sent here to my Thai bank account. It's really easy to get set up. And I don't use a stockbroker. I do it all myself on the app, and so does Mr. Schneider. Rob, thanks at Blues. We'll look for it on Google. There you go. Yep. Sanaol says, Sanaol from a windy, raining typhoon at Goring, Philippines, smashing the Luzon.
Oh, there's a typhoon.
Oh, is there another typhoon? Oh, my, wow. It's typhoon season now in the Philippines. So sorry about that, Sana.
Oh, yeah, because it's monsoon there too. Here in Philippines, always,
zero?
Always zero?
I think so. Okay.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, too many comments in between. We've missed that one. Sorry about that. Steenborg, are you making a video about how to buy a condo in Pattaya and what to check and who can assist with the paperwork? Yes, we are. I've got a very good agent with that one, and that is an upcoming video. That's going to be out in September, though, because the first thing we have to do is, I promised before the end of August, I was going to do all the medical insurance, and that is our #1 priority. But that is actually one to be released in about 2 weeks time, beginning of September.
Yep. And Rob found the time cattle, 238 Australian dollars.
Yep, there you go. Mark Schaefer, hey Cooper and Darlene, enjoying your videos. In your estimation, what is the ratio of expats to locals around Jomtien? Is it pretty much all expats aside from the workers? Wow, that's a great
There's a lot of
question.
expats.
Yeah,
It's like
I would
whenever I go outside, I
Yeah.
barely see Thai people.
Most of the Thais that are here do not live in the Jomtien area. They live outside, maybe in the dark side, on the other side of the railway tracks. They don't call it dark side because it's anything seedy or anything. It was just the last place to get electric lighting on the streets. So before it had the electric lighting, it was known as the dark side. Mostly expats live here, mostly.
Yes, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Left and right.
Yeah.
Front and back.
Sig, advice, start sorting the videos in playlists like driver's license, renting condos,
Yes, I had to
how
do
to
that.
get visas, bank accounts, cheap travels, night markets, local restaurants, etc.
Yes, I had to do that. I know, but I have a lot in my plate, so I
Yeah,
will gonna do that slowly.
we're doing a lot to
slowly
give
but
you everything that we're
surely.
doing right now,
Yes.
and that is something that we'll sort out sometime in the future. But getting the insurance information, getting the Facebook so everybody can get together as a community on there, getting the T-shirts and the banners all changed, and making this channel as professional as possible. Filming in 4K now instead of 720. So you may have noticed on all our latest videos when you see them on
4K.
YouTube now, they all say 4K. So we're filming in the best quality picture we can possibly give you.
And because it's on 4K, so the download and the upload is so
Takes a
slow.
long time, and the editing
Yes.
takes even more time. But thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it,
Yes,
Sig.
I've been
And
wanting to do that, Sig, but I will gonna do that soon.
yeah, soon.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Blues Traveler, yes, same company. The issue with the ear pods is giving random strangers the other ear pod. I agree with you. And actually, they got a device that I saw on Future Tech, and it looks like a smartphone. It really does. It's about the same size as my iPhone here. Okay. And it's got two microphones, one this side and one the other side, and it looks just like this, and it pairs with your smartphone, Wi-Fi connectivity, sharing data, and you just put that on the table, and you just have the English end pointing to you, the Taiwan pointing to the other one, and you can have a conversation, until your battery dies, literally, for many hours. And as you're speaking, it's translating to them, and as they're speaking, it's translating to you. And fantastic. I thought about buying one. So yeah.
Blues Traveler. Anyway, it is late. Have a great weekend,
Okay, you
everyone.
have a great weekend too, Blues Traveler. Fantastic you coming on here. And we love having everybody on here. Every week it's just going up and up and up, the amount of people that come on our live stream, and we're loving it. Herlin and Bobby daily vlog. Yay! I love it, guys.
The bowling.
Been a long time, never play, and we're going to kick your butts when you come over here, just to let you know. Because Darlene is an absolute beginner and she gets strikes. So, sorry for that. net problem loading. Okay, internet problem loading. Okay. Brian P says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Sorry for late. I have family business today. I'll catch up from the start after the stream ends. And thank you for joining us,
Oh, yeah,
Brian
it's
P.
fine. You're just 2 hours late.
Only 2 hours
2
and 9
hours.
minutes, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't mind. We love everybody on the channel, and it's
a
great
joke,
having you.
Brian P.
Yeah, Rob says, in the water, in the Kato pools, warm or still a bit cold, or will it depend on the season? I'm a bit of an ocean person, as most of the pools here in Oz are cold. Thank you. It's not cold. It's cool, not cold. You're not going to put your toe in and go, ooh, that's cold. You're going to put your toe in and go, that's actually not bad. So, no, It is not cold, even in the ocean. And we've been in there many times. You see me walking on the beach in my videos. I'm holding the camera. The water's splashing over my ankles and my feet are soaking wet. But I like it because it feels so nice. And it is not cold at all. Sig says the playlist will give you more watchers. There's a lot of us that starts a playlist and keeps playing until the last video before we get random videos from other creators. Hey Sig, I'll buy you a coffee if you do it for us. Here you go. How's that for a deal? I'll send you a buy me a coffee, okay? And I'll buy you a coffee. I'll give you the link and let you do it for us. Just joking. Bravo29 says great community we have here and nice information. We do, and it is absolutely a blast. We are thoroughly enjoying this. I know we're tired, but it is so much fun, and we are meeting so many great people. It's fantastic. It really is. Brian P. Cooper, do you know if pharmacy?
What?
Brian P. Rephrase that, brother. You got me a little lost there. But I know of many pharmacies. Yes. Burke Schneider says, I keep my investing in bank accounts in the West insured and easily access everything on my iPad. Trading and transfers are easy and quick with TD Direct Investing. I do have a bot account with Bangkok Bank. So there you go. He does everything on his tablet, and it is easy for him to do. And Rob says, yeah, you guys and everyone are awesome. Thank you all. And so are you, Rob. Thank you to every one of our subscribers. And Sig says,
sorry, he meant watch hours. Yes.
Hang on, let me go back to the previous question. He said the playlist will give you more watchers there. It keeps before we get random. Sorry, I meant watch hours. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Understood now. Brian P. Cooper, would you know if pharmacies there can obtain meds in if they do not stock them? I struggled to get my meds in Thailand before, but they were easily available from Mercury Drug in Philippines. Okay, Brian. I said at the beginning of the video, I know you came in late, brother, but I've had 10 emails this month, must have been a minimum of 10, probably closer to 15 to 20, asking me about medication. I've gone and I've checked with the pharmacies. I've checked with Bangkok Hospital, and they were able to get them no problem. If they didn't have them in stock, they said they can order them and they would have them within 48 hours. So I had people ask me about heart medication, diabetic medication, high blood pressure medication, and a bunch of other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. And every single one that asked me, I went to the pharmacy and they said, yeah, we can get that, no problem. And here's the price. And it showed it straight on their computer screen. When do you want it? We can have it here in 48 hours. How much of it do you want? No prescription necessary. So it's absolutely a breeze and very easy to get now. They've really made leaps and bounds in medication here in Thailand. And Tommy J says, hey, you Darlene and Coop. Sorry I'm late. And hey, thanks, Tommy, for joining us. It is really appreciated. And that note, we're going to be having to wrap this up. It has now been 2 and almost a quarter hours. Sorry, folks. But we're going to give it a last 10 minutes just in case there's any last questions. But at 2:20, we're going to wrap it up. Linda Cutler says, hi, what about clothing sizes compared to the West? Clothing sizes, Linda. I am 3XL, and I have seen sizes here all the way up to 9XL now. I thought it was 7, but I've seen sizes all the way up to 9XL. And for women's sizes, Darlene can answer that best.
What? Oh yeah, they have all the sizes here that you need.
Yeah, they got the 8s, they got the 10s, they got the 12s, 14, 16, 18s, 20s. We've
never
seen them all
had a
here.
problem looking for my size.
No.
Of course, because no, you will not gonna unlike in the Philippines, we had a hard time finding your size.
I struggled to find my clothes in the Philippines. I really did. We had to order them online.
Yes. Oh.
Night alt map time. Okay. Good night, Mr. Schneider. Take care, brother. I'll see you at the pool tomorrow. Nomad Ninja says, at Brian P, I struggle to find my medication here in the pharmacy. So I booked a consultation over the phone with a Bangkok hospital and I got 6 months worth sent to my condo. There you go.
That's
See?
true.
Yeah. And they work with you
Yes.
now. They really do.
Even the small pharmacies.
Even the small pharmacies are saying, no problem, we'll order it for you. Tell us what you want. And they have a direct supplier to them. Pete Johnson says, thanks for the financial info at Cooper's Tie Adventure and Brooke Schneider. I have a trading 212 account, so need to check if it allows international access. I have no idea on that. Mr. Schneider might be able to answer that, Pete. He's really, really clued up on that sort of stuff. All I know is about the IBK that I do. Rob says, great job, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Rob, for coming on and joining us. It is really appreciated. Brian P says, I'm glad someone was later than me. Go back and watch the beginning, Brian. We put out so much great information. Watch it on the replay and hit the thumbs up. If you haven't hit it already, hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching on the replay, hit the thumbs up too. And hit that subscribe button. We need all the subscribers we can get. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers now. We can almost see it. We're at, what are we at? We are at now 1,960 something subscribers. Yes. It's great.
Yeah, it's like, 30 something away.
30 something away from hitting that big 2,000. Sig says, I don't plan on selling my house here in Norway, but rent out the ground floor and rent for the rent when I retire to Thailand. Up here, we get more than 1,000 US dollars per month. Your thoughts? 1,000 US dollars a month. Is that what you're saying that you'd get for renting it out? Or is that what you're saying that you'll get for a pension coming to Thailand? A little bit ambiguous on that one. Moving on. Brooke Schneider says, at Pete J, use a VPN if needed. There you go. So he says that might be a way around it for you. Jay Easy at Tommy AJ, hello, brother. Pete Johnson, tea time here, then housework later. Have a great night, you guys, and enjoy your day off tomorrow. We will.
Yes.
We're going to enjoy that day off.
It's our
tomorrow.
Day off, no gym, too.
Yeah. And Phil T says, thank you, Cooper and Darlene. 1:30 a.m., 13 a.m. Good night, all. And it is, I don't even know what time it is here. I can't see the clock on here.
10:16.
10:16 at night. There we go.
Yes.
10:16. Rob at Pete, I use IBK and Oz, and I can trade into stocks, options, and other. Best to check, I guess. And yeah, you can use IBK in quite a lot of countries around the world. I think in most countries you can use IBK around the world, and it's great. I use them. George Walford says, good night, Coops and Darren. Great live stream again. George and Max, thanks. And thank you both, George and Max, for coming on and watching. It's really appreciated from Northern England. And we're looking forward to you guys coming out here and meeting us in person. Pete Johnson says, cheers at Brooke Schneider. I can do the VPN, but there are tax implications if I'm prematurely living outside the UK. Time to do digging.
Yep.
Yes.
Best to do your research.
Yeah, that's right. Brian P, thanks for the info at Nomad Ninja. And Sig, the rent is 1,000 US dollars. Well, hey, if you can get that from rent, that's great.
He gets his
I get my
pension
pension on top of that. So you'll be living a good life then, Sig.
Yep.
You really will, brother. And that's great. If you can make money on it, why not? And Pete Johnson says, thanks at Rob.
Rock Jam Rock, great live stream, guys. Over 2 hours, lot of good advice. See you in the next video. Thank you, everyone. And we have to say good night to all of you.
We got about 30 seconds left. We're going to answer a couple last ones. Brian P, good night, Cooper and Darling. Great mini live stream. Mini live stream is extra long live stream, brother.
Mini live stream because he came over late.
Yes, because he came over late. But you know what? Thanks you for coming on, and you will thoroughly enjoy the replay, I promise. Rob, good night all.
See
and
ya.
Sig, see ya. And I think we're there. So good night, everybody, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for watching Cooper's Tie Adventures. From Darlene and I, from the bottom of our hearts, it really means the world to us. And we wish you all the best and hope to be seeing you here in Jomtien in the near future. And until then, stay tuned.
God bless.
And God bless you.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.